Well, that turned out better than I expected. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And today we're going to make a Barren. You know, that's one of those tools out there in the studio that we don't necessarily think we need, but actually comes in pretty handy if you have like hand and or arm issues. Okay. It's a tool that you can use to press on your papers to smooth them out when you're using the mono printing plates, or sometimes when you're using your stamp apparatus doohickeys. And yeah, they're pretty cool, y'all. Let's make one, okay? So I am this is not a sponsored video, but it is about a, let me look, pull up my little notes. It is about a 501c organization. That's where when you make donations, they become tax deductible here in the United States for sure. Anywho, it is for dAFi, which is Disabled Artist Foundation, Inc. Okay. Like I said, they are a 501c3 organization. And they help Disabled Artist Foundation with art and supplies and stuff like that. So I thought, well, you know, I want to make something for Care. I want to do a little something for Care. She's the one that mostly runs. Well, she doesn't mostly. You know, she's the initial instigator, let's say, and she has lots of different artists helping her out, and lots of people making things for them to send to participants, and just all kinds of stuff. Okay. Oh, and this here Barren could be used as a paperweight, just saying. So what I've done, with her permission, she doesn't know what the project is, but anyway, with her permission, because you definitely want to get that if you're going to reproduce someone's logo, which typically is a no-no because that is a copyrighted thing. All right. Love her logo. So I am recreating the various aspects of dAFi's logo, which is a butterfly, some hands, a little paintbrush, you know, their letters, and what did I leave out? Feel like a heart. Bless my heart, y'all. Ah! Oh, what a funny pun in my head. So anyway, I just happened to have had these dies that, and I thought, well, how serendipitous is that? Y'all know that's my word of forever, serendipity. So I've die cut those previously, momentarily, before I started filming, out of cardstock. I layered them up, double layered them, except the butterfly. The butterfly is one from the Dollar Tree, y'all, from way back when things were $1. And yeah, they have those packages of butterflies, which I love, which I must say I purchased more than one package of. So anywho, there is a list of ingredients in the description below. And here I am gluing on the hands. The hands are originally from KSCraft. There's a list of ingredients in the description. Anyway, they come from a die set that you can use to make swinging, pivoting closure points, okay, kind of thing. Because I like hands, y'all. Anyway. That's what I got them for. And the heart's from that too. The heart could have been a little bigger, but that's okay. You know, we're not making an exact replica here, because then I would have to know the exact colors and the exact sizes and the correct font and all that kind of stuff. I'm just faking my way through reproduction here, y'all. All right. So we've got our butterfly on the back, and then we've got our hands, and now we're going to put our heart on there. Yeah, everything's full of hearts. If you look, there is a lot of symbolism in this here logo. Okay. And the paintbrush, which it's an unbranded dye, but anyway, I had to trim it up because it was too big. Y'all saw it was way too big. Y'all like, oh no, APG, that's not going to work for that. Well, we just trimmed it up a bit. And the logo doesn't necessarily have any shading on it, but you know, sometimes I ink, sometimes I don't. And we're going to use my newest favorite, Scorched Timber, because my newest favorite. And that is just a circle punch. And all this really is scrap, other than the butterfly. But I have a few of those, so we won't call it scrap. We'll just call it a treasure. And we're gluing those all together. And here are my letters. I didn't show that in our promo picture because I didn't realize that I needed the letters for whatever reason. I get confused myself. It happens, y'all. And they're not the font, and they're not the exact size. I know I've already gone through that. But we die cut them anyway. It's going to work. She's going to be so happy. I hope, anyway. Like I said, she can, if she can't use it as a Barren, she can use it as a paperweight. Just saying. I'm only making the one, okay? I have one. Y'all might have saw that. Y'all might have saw me use it before. Anyway. Pretty handy. Okay? We will be using a furniture pad. Those are the things you put under furniture legs. It's one of those felt ones. Oh, it's really heavy duty. And I have an alternative because it was pretty hard to cut. You'll see. We'll get there, I don't know, another day or two. We'll get there soonish. Anyway, we're layering it and gluing it all together. And we're going to be using a glass, you know, the glass candles that fancy candles sometimes that you can get for like $3 to $5 for a candle, you know, smelly good candles. And they come in a glass jar when they have a glass lid. Here's the glass lid. Now it has this plastic thing around there. We don't want the plastic part. Well, I don't want the plastic part. So I'm going to cut it off because it's pretty well formed on there. It's not a permanent thing on there, but it's pretty well formed on there. And typically Barrens are made from wood or a plastic. But, you know, the one I've been using for many years is glass. It's a glass, it's a candle jar lid. See? Candle jar lid. And it makes me happy. It fits my hand pretty good. So, you know. So anyways, I'm cleaning it up on the inside with the alcohol. Did it need it? I don't know, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay? Because I want some stuff to stick in there. Truly. So, I'm just going to, you know, wipe it all up, make sure it's dry, all that good stuff. And the video portions are more sped up than others, and, you know, all that stuff. The usual. And because I know how people are, they're like, you didn't sign your work. So I got one of those Dymo clicker on the plastic strip thingies and printed out, you know, APG Jamie and my little motto, what I say all the time, happy art, y'all, because I believe it should be a happy time. Even if you're working out sad or angry times, you should end up happy afterwards. Okay. So I printed that out on a strip of cardstock, and I had pre-measured, and it was about 1/2 inch. And it's about 1/2 inch. I mean, you know, nothing's necessarily precise around my place. And it fits in there. I'm just going to trim a little piece off right here. So I left too much white at the beginning. And we're going to work that in there, and everything nice and fit. Not overly tight, but pretty good, okay? Because, you know, the inside of that lid's slightly domed, all right? Now, there are other things you could use if you wanted to make one of these, and I leave that up to your imagination. So here's our furniture pad, and I'm going to trace around the inside circle, that underneath part that we can hardly see, and my pen doesn't want to write on there, so it still doesn't write on there. So I'm going to get one of those other pencils, and it kind of writes on there, y'all. Anyway, this is a heavy-duty felt furniture pad thingy. It is very hard to cut. I'm going to cut all around it. This parts are sped up, and then the next little segment will be more sped up. Hyperdrive even. And I'm going around it, and you have to make several passes. But what I would recommend, and I think if I was to make another one of these, I don't need another one. Care's getting one. So, but anyway, I think I would use not necessarily corrugate, because you do want it to be a firm surface. Well, it's going to be the bottom. And but I think I would use, yeah, like chipboard, you know, the real chipboard, which is probably hard to cut too. Might be easier than this foam pad. I don't know. Anyway, I would use that and then cover it with a piece of felt. Yeah, because you want it to be slick and be able to slide over the surface of whatever it is you're pressing down. Think of it as sort of a bone folder, only with a lot more area to burnish with. Okay. Anyway, so now I got the scissors after it, and this was hard to cut. I'm not telling you no lies. Hard to cut. Sped up. Because y'all don't need to waste that kind of time watching me cut out this really super thick felt. And it's not a perfect circle, guys. Most of the stuff I do is not perfect. I mean, it's good. It's perfect for the project. Comes out perfect. But it you know, you just get all precise and stuff. No, not that. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll put away these sharp tools. We don't be poking ourselves and stuff. So here's some E6000. This is an old tube, and it's kind of hard to get out of the tube now. All right. And after this project, I got rid of it because it was old and it didn't want to come out. Now, if you notice, I have one of those finger cocks on. That's like a single finger glove. I have one of those on because this particular stuff comes with warnings, which I advise you to read on the packaging for yourself. Okay. And I'm going around the back side of our logo, and I'm going to drop it in the center, and I'm going to try to line it up. It doesn't get where I wanted it to get because there's like these glass markings from when they formed the lid to the jar. And I will straighten all that out, and you will see me wiggling it around here in a little bit. Right now I'm just smooshing out the E6000 glue. Okay, it does have an odor also, and you're supposed to use it in a well-ventilated area. Okay, you don't want it on your skin. That's why I'm using the one finger tip thing. So anyway, I'm lining it up because sometimes I have OCD issues, and if it wasn't in line, it would have bothered me. And I just kind of think other people are the same way. And it's okay if you're not that way. Anyway, because there's enough of the E6000 in there, now my little signature loop thingy will stick to it as well. And I did smear a little bit around the edge, and you can't necessarily read it 100%. And that's okay. I think it's okay. It's okay with me. Because it's kind of, it's not something, it's not a noticeable feature, okay? Which is kind of how some signatures should be. Signed, but not overly noticeable. So now I'm getting a clean finger doolaller because that other one's got the glue on there already, and I don't want to try to smoosh it back over my finger. So I got another clean one. I picked these up at the Walmart. They come in a handy dandy little box, and they have various sizes in there, and there's a bunch in there. And off the top of my head, I can't remember how much they cost, but I'm sure it's not over $5. Well, I don't know. It might be over $5 now. I'm pretty sure it's not though. I don't know. I shouldn't even guess. It's around. Let's just say it's $5 ish. And I'm putting on a pretty good layer. And that foam furniture pad is a sticker, but y'all know I kind of have adhesion problems, trusting stickers and stuff like that. So I'm going to peel the release paper off any day. I'm going to smoosh this all out till I'm satisfied with its smooshiness. Okay, here it is. We're just going to pull that little release paper off, and we're going to stick the sticker side down so the felt side is up, okay? Because that's the part we're going to use to rub over the top of our monoprolate or whatever it is we're smooshing down, okay? And now I'm smoothing out the E6000 around that. And after this first layer dries pretty good, I will come back with just a little bit more. I didn't film that part because you've already seen that part. Because now we're already at our flip-flop. See? That's how it looks finished. That's nice and smooth. It will glide over it. Like I said, I've been using mine for many years. Okay? I wouldn't drop it on the floor though. So be careful of that. But like I said, it works for me. And I think our little logo come out pretty doggone good. Ta-da! Photo montage. I hope Kara likes it. I think she will. And you know, everybody that works hard deserves a little something from time to time with no strings attached. Although my strings are, I'm telling you about the organization, okay? A worthy cause. So they have live events, and they have one coming up on June the 8th. That information is below. And yeah, they need somebody to purchase some of their donated things and all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.